Hi everyone, if this is your first time on the Ghanaian Farmer TV channel, you're most welcome. Feel at home, relax, enjoy all our videos, but do me a favor, please subscribe and share all the videos you'll be watching on this channel. When it's come to everything agriculture here in Ghana, in Africa, we are your trusted partner. So today, as the farming season is gradually approaching, January is already out of the way, February is next, and then in March, the rains will start. Already, Koforidua, Eastern region, they are experiencing some heavy rainfalls. So I'm sure that it will start very soon and everybody will go into the farming. So I just want to give you some heads up for those of you who do not practice organic mulching. In this day and age that climate issues are very disturbing, it's very important that you practice organic mulching. I've gone around to the bush a few couple of times to the farm I met, and I see people burning the grass or the bush. That's their means of preparing for. No, it's not good. Elsewhere in East Africa, you don't even see them plowing the whole land like Sakura. They don't do that. They do it in phases, and also when they do that, they make sure that it doesn't affect what they are coming to do. So basically, when we talk about organic mulching, what are we talking about? Organic mulching can make a huge difference in the soil quality and also productivity of your soil. Remember, if your farm would be big, if your farm will be better, if your crop yield will be great, it all has to do with the soil. So it's very important that you make sure you adhere to the great practices. So here are some benefits for a farmer who practice organic mulching. All right, improve soil quality. Organic mulching like compost and tree bark can help to enrich your soil by increasing the nutrient, improving aeration, and improving the soil structure or the soil health structure. So you can go to the carpenter, get some, the sawdust, that's how they call it. Come to your farm, get some wood ash, add it to some of the debris, in your farm, and then you can prepare some nice mulch. Or anytime you weed, okay, don't go and burn the weeds, just gather them around the place where you've planted your crops so that it can help, okay, it can help keep the little water in the soil or around the enclave of the plant. It can keep it very hydrated. It can keep the soil very, very nutrient so that you get the best of the best. Now it saves water. It saves water. Mulching reduces water loss by minimizing evaporation. This means that you can save water and keep your crop hydrated, especially during the dry spell. So in recent times, I think last year, November, December, we had the cry of farmers in the north. The north is one of the dry areas. When it comes to dry places here that we do farming. So if you're getting a land in the northern region to do your farming, you should have this in mind. The dry spell hit so hard, farmers who cultivated maize, soya bean, a lot of farmers had issues. Even livestock farmers didn't have water to feed their animals. So it is very important that you make sure you practice this organic mulching. It helps you a lot, okay? It helps to save water. So it means the morning dew or the dawn dew that comes, it help gather small water, and then you can use it. So the plant doesn't really become so tasty. The plant doesn't look so dry, that it doesn't have water and all these things. It's very important that you have strategic ways of gathering or saving water, so that you can be comfortable in the comfortable lead. It would help you a lot. Regulate temperatures. Now during the summer days, organic mulching helps the soil to be cooler, while in the winter it provides insulation, keep the soil warmer. Okay, this keeps your plant more comfortable all year round. So in these few days, the weather is very hot, so you can imagine your farm and how the plants are feeling. When you practice organic mulching, I'll display some pictures and also some videos for you to see of what organic mulching looks like. So when you cover the surface of the soil, it doesn't become so heated. When the sun comes directly, it doesn't become so heated. It lands on the grass that you've used for the mulching for the plants. And so the heat doesn't go directly into the soil. That makes it heat up and would, affect the plant. And so it's very important that day after day or every time you go to the farm, you'd make sure that you have enough debris around the plant area or around the neck of the plant so that it can keep it very cool. It can regulate the temperature. In the evening, the dews that comes, it falls on the debris or it falls on the mulch, and then it also soaks down into the soil, and so there won't be so much heat. So it would be a great way to make sure that you have you know protected your plant from anything that would worry it. And then prevents weeds. A lot of the times, weeding your farm is a challenge. At times, you even have to pay people. You pay workers to come and weed. Some will charge you by acre, some will charge you by day, some will charge you by hour. Okay, so how about you practicing organic mulching? It actually prevents weeds. Okay, so mulching helps to block weeds from growing, reducing the time and effort you spend on weeding and giving your plant more space to grow. So we with the organic mulching, you see, when I show you the pictures, you see, when you practice that, the weeds do not have the space to grow, because when the plant is exposed like that, just on the in the surface of the sand, then of course weeds would compete with it, the nutrients and everything, they'll be competing with it. But if you practice the organic mulching, it blocks the space for any weed to actually grow. Okay, so it's very important that if you don't want to spend so much money paying people to come and weed your farm for you, why don't you practice organic mulching? It also protects against pest and disease. Yes, organic mulching creates a protective barrier, okay, that helps to reduce the risk of disease and pests. So it's very important that you take this practice I'm sharing with you very seriously. As young farmers, we don't want too much stress. We don't want too much workload on our farm. We want to work easy and smart. We want to reduce the expenses on the farm. So it's very important that you practice. You try it this season and let's see how it goes. Like, let's see what the feedback will be when it comes to organic mulching. And then it also prevents soil erosion. When there is nothing around your soil, even if you do what you call it, if you do beds and plant your stuff on it, in the absence of anything covering or holding it together, when it rains, the water that passes through the farm will wash away the beds. It would wash through, it would just go through the farm, and it exposes your plants, the root of the plant and all that. So if you don't want to experience this erosion, you don't want to get your this thing washed away, why don't you practice organic mulching? In this day and age, the best thing to do as a farmer is to look out for these simple means to reduce expenses, but to increase your yield and to be in a comfortable lead. I tell you what, if you put this into practice in the coming season, you'll come back to me and tell me, thank you very much for sharing this with me. My name is Enyona, but when you see me in town, call me Ghana's finest farmer. And please don't forget to subscribe and share all our videos. Thank you very much.